Great food, world-class wines, and the Orlando Magic combining forces for a weekend of charity. The team is getting ready to host the second annual Orlando Wine Festival and Auction.
And they do so much for our community all year long. This event, though, is special. It supports the Orlando Magic Youth Foundation, which benefits children in Central Florida, especially at-risk children. And last year, they raised more than $900,000. Incredible. So joining us now is Alex Martin's Magic CEO, and we have former Magic forward and community ambassador, Bo Outlaw. And this is such an exciting moment for both of you. Thank you for being with us on News 6 at 9.
Well, thanks for having us this morning.
Yes, tell us a little bit about the event and why and how you were able to raise so much money last year.
Well, our first year was a great event, bringing the world of great chefs and great wine together, all to raise money for the children of Central Florida. The Orlando Magic Youth Foundation has now raised and distributed over $25 million over the last 30 years to at-risk children in Central Florida. And this is our main fundraiser to take place starting next week. It's a week-long festival celebrating wine and food. We're bringing in some of the top chefs from around the country. People like Akshay Bhardwaj, who owns Junoon in New York City, a Michelin star-rated Indian restaurant.
Nice.
And of course, our headliner chef this year is Michael Simon, the Iron Chef. Everybody knows him from all of the Food Network shows, et cetera.
Right.
And we have over 50 wineries that are going to be participating as well from all around the world: Argentina, Italy, France, and of course Napa Valley. Again, all in an effort to raise as much money as we possibly can for the children of Central Florida.
And so how do we get involved? Like, where's all this happening? Tickets, options, what's going on?
OrlandoMagic.com. Of course, you can always get tickets, but Orlando Magic is the organization that's doing this. This guy right there, Alex Morris, made this possible. He changed it a couple years ago, but it's going to be held at the Ritz-Carlton. And we're going to do it March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's like you said, it's 3 days of festivities. And you can purchase tickets. They got different packages.
Okay, so you could do all the days or just
Yes.
one day?
So
Yeah, it really is a week long of events. It starts with our e-auction that's going to start a week from today on
8th, I believe, yes.
wineauctionorlando.com. And we're going to have all kinds of great wine and sports experiences that you can bid on online all week long. And then Friday night, a week from this Friday, we do vintner dinners with our celebrity chefs and a winery paired together at philanthropists' homes throughout Central Florida.
Wow.
Real nice, intimate dinners, no more than 30 or 40 people. 7-course meals where they pair those wines with the great food of our celebrity chefs. And then, as Bo said, on Saturday we go out to the Ritz-Carlton, Grand Lakes.
Great event.
A great event from 2 to 5 out on the Grand Lawn. All of those chefs come together. Over a dozen of those chefs and all of the wineries, upwards of 50 wineries, will be sampling their food, sampling their wine.
That's like the grand finale.
Well, not
no,
quite.
no,
Not
no.
quite.
That's the relaxation
But wait,
time.
there's more.
No, because
No,
that
this is
time
fancy.
you're going to sample wines and food and conversate and mingle. And then after that, we go inside. And that's when the auction actually starts taking place, the live auction for the wines.
And that's really
A
at
lot
the
of
heart
people.
of the fundraising
Yes.
for the weekend. And we have some incredible auction lots, trips to France and Italy and to Napa Valley. We have a great sports auction
Yes.
lot where we have 2 tickets to every major championship in professional
Whoa.
sports.
Oh.
The
There's
World
something for
Series,
everyone.
the NBA Finals.
Yes.
There really is.
I
It
see
really is.
Cinderella's Castle on here.
Yes, Cinderella's
Something about-
Castle, and also a Star Wars package. We're going to have an auction lot to attend a private concert with Boyz II Men.
And all of this fundraising goes toward really changing kids' lives. I've spoken with a couple of kids who've been a part of your organization when they were growing up. One kid who had a heart transplant when he was just a baby and then was able to learn how to play basketball with this organization. So what can you say about that and the impact that it's having on our Central Florida community?
Well, it says a lot to our community. The people want to come out support our community because the Magic, we try to do it as the Orlando Magic. But then when the community comes together at our events and all the money we raise comes from our community. It's not just a Magic pitching in. Yeah, we pitch in, but when the community comes in support, they let you know how much they care for our community and they appreciate what we're doing for the community.
We have great need in Central Florida for our youth. And what we've tried to do over the course of these 30 years is to provide them hope and to provide them opportunity that perhaps they wouldn't have had if it weren't for the funds that we've raised to help organizations that are working with them on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
And every penny that we raise is distributed back out into the community because the DeVos family, our ownership, pays for all of the administrative costs of the Orlando Magic Youth Foundation. So every penny of that $900,000 that we raised at last year's wine festival and auction went right back out into the community to at-risk children's organizations.
Is there a goal this year, or do you have something in mind special that you want to
The
reach
goal
for?
is always to do better.
Do better
right?
than the year
Do
before.
better than we did the year before. In the past, what we used to do is our Black Tie and Tennies Charity Gala, at the Amway Center. That was our primary fundraiser. And in a good year, we raised about $350,000. And we changed up this main event to the Wine Festival and Auction last year, and we raised the $900,000. So our goal this year is to raise even more.
Wow.
Because, as I said, there is great need out in our community with at-risk children, and there's a lot of great organizations that are working with them, and they need the funds to be able to continue their programs.
That's just incredible to see that one fundraiser could raise, that's a significant amount too, but then to jump up to 900,000. I mean, you guys are doing great things. You're really getting results in our community.
Thank you so
We
much.
appreciate you so much.
Thank you. So wineauctionorlando.com is the place to go, both to bid in the e-auction all week next week, but also for anybody that's interested in coming to the event.
Yes.
We still have tickets available. You can purchase your tickets there at wineauctionorlando.com.
For 3 days, 13th, 14th, 15th of March. And you'll enjoy it. But the e-auction, get ready. It's coming up. You might see some stuff on there that you really like.
I see a lot on there I like. Well, Alex, thank you so much for being
Yeah.
here
Thank you for
today.
having us. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
very much.